Arrowverse's latest casting means that Flash is going to die. Son of a bitch. Alright, this year's Arrowverse crossover titled Elseworlds is teasing a crisis of infinite proportions, with the casting of designated Survivor star Monica Garrett as the omnipotent DC Comics character, the Monitor. Introduced in Mauve, Wolfman, and George Perez's landmark DC crossover event, The Crisis on Infinite Earths, the cosmic being is near limitless power oversees the DC multiverse. Just like the, I don't want to say the internals of the Marvel, but the Watchers of Marvel. It's pretty much what the Monitor is. Anyway, the seminal DC Comics storyline merged the many parallel worlds of the multiverse into one, but at a tremendous cost. In a desperate race for the lives of trillions, Barry Allen ran himself to death to dismantle an antimatter cannon constructed by the crossover's potential antagonist, aptly named Anti-Monitor. No, that's funny. Anyway, DC's signature Crisis crossover events have traditionally been costly ones for the Flash family. Dan Jurgens' 1994 crossover 0 Hour Crisis in Time nearly aged Johnny Quick to death at the hands of the villainous Extent, and 2006's Infinite Crisis by Jeff Johns and Perez saw Wally West and his family trap themselves in the Speed Force in a failed attempt to imprison a renegade Superboy Prime. But what makes the impending DC TV Crisis particularly ominous for the CW's incarnation of the Flash is that a crisis and the death of Barry Allen has been foretold ever since the series premiere episode in 2014. And I remember that because I looked directly into the time vault, and I'm looking, I'm like, wait, what the hell? Wait, Barry's gonna die? But then I remembered back when I was a kid, when I used to watch the TV show and read the comics a little bit, I would see Barry, running to death just to save trillions. So this is definitely crazy, and here it is right here. It's crazy how they're still cheesing that up. So maybe I'll say, probably towards like the end of season 5, this is the upcoming season, is when we'll probably see Barry run to death and then not be able to come back. Or maybe someone else of a magnitude may go in the Flash world. Who knows? In the closing moments of the series premiere, time displays villain Eobard Thawne, better known as the comic book fans as the Reverse Flash, visits the secret room prominently displaying a newspaper from 2024. That's also the year of my high school reunion. Great. The headline announced the Flash's sudden disappearance in reference to a crisis involving red skies, and as comic book fans immediately recognized, red sky tinged crisis signal a breakdown in the barriers separating alternate universes. While the date originally hinted Barry's fate was still a ways off, the arrival of his adult speedster daughter, Nora West Allen, from the future may accelerated the upcoming crisis by 5 years. After all, the character openly declared she had made a big mistake with her own time travel. What's more, the theory of the newspapers, Crisis being the centerpiece of this year's crossover, was teased by the Flash showrunner Todd Helbing just a month ago. Helbing promised fans the upcoming 5th season will provide the origin to the apocalyptic headline. I say that word sometimes. Anyway, realistically, the permanent death or lengthy disappearance of Barry Allen is unlikely, especially as the interlude between the 3rd and 4th seasons already saw the hero trapped in the Speed Force. However, the Flash is far from the only speedster in the Arrowverse, making another hero assuming the role of high-speed heroic sacrifice more probable. This corroborates earlier reports from the cast and crew that the 5th season will feature several characters' deaths and have a major twist at the mid-season break. I wonder what's going to happen. In short, someone's got to die, but who? So leading the candidates to die in the crossover are alternate universe speedsters Jay Garrick and Jesse Quick. And see, I had a feeling it's going to be either. I had a feeling that Jay Garrick may be on the list, honestly. But not Jesse Quick, though. Not Jesse Quick. The super fast superheroes of Earth 3 and 2, respectively, the two heroes have ventured to the Arrowverse's Earth 1 on numerous occasions to help Team Flash. The older speedster effectively retired his superhero persona after facing his own advancing age in the 4th season of The Flash, while Jesse Quick has formed her own team of superheroes to defend Earth 2. While Jesse's death is unlikely, a potential demise for Jay would give the elder statesman the chance to emerge from his self-imposed retirement for one last race, if only to go out in a blaze of glory. Another possibility is for Nora's own superpower alter ego XS to meet her ultimately end in the upcoming crossover. The potential birth of the character towards the end of season 5 would provide a poignant symmetry to her arc, as well as giving her the chance to redeem herself after disrupting the timeline in the first place. However, to introduce the character just to kill her off mid-season, especially for a series looking to recalibrate its tone to the lighter, more optimistic outlook of the initial years, may be a big step in the wrong direction. To suddenly kill Barry and Iris West Allen's daughter before their eyes isn't exactly an upper of a storyline. The most likely speedster to perish heroically in the crossover is Kean Lionsdale's Wally West. Damn it. I knew he was going to be the first one up. Damn it. Offering the actor the chance to return to the series and give Kid Flash one final blaze of glory. After appearing as a series regular on season 4 of Legends of Tomorrow, Lionsdale announced his amicable decision not to return as a series regular on either The Flash or Legends for the upcoming 2018-2019 television season, citing a desire to pursue new opportunities. With this in mind, Lionsdale noted that the possibility for his return was open and later confirmed he is guest starring in season 5 of The Flash after all. A noble sacrifice in the face of the coming crisis to save the multiverse and spare Barry Allen could be just the grand exit the character needs. And that makes a lot of sense. But if you guys do not know, DC TV returns to the CW this fall, with The Flash leading the charge on, as always, on Tuesday, October 9th, which is season 5 premiere at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Pacific Time, followed by season 2 of Black Lightning at 9 p.m. Supergirl, follow next week on Sunday, October 14th at 8 p.m. with Arrow on the next day on Monday, October 15th at 8 p.m. And finally, DC, Legends of DC of Tomorrow will return on Monday, October 22nd at 9 p.m. And of course, the highly anticipated crossover, if you guys don't know, will happen on Sunday. It'll start on December 9th, Sunday, and then all the way through Tuesday, December 11th. This has been your boy, Jerry Sweet. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys know the drill. One love.